G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Akalphalos, and today we're going to be taking a look at Lee Sin's Path of Champions here, the Chapter 2 of his campaign here in Legends of Runeterra, of course. And we're just going to finish off this Fizz campaign here, the second half of the Fizz campaign I should add. So in the previous episode, we've already beaten Ash, and that means we can move on into the next power node here. So let's see what we pick up. Okay, we get reset, game start, create 3 chrono breaks in hand when allies attack nap 1. When ally survives damage, granted +1/+1. I think we might just reroll this because, you know, it looks like a good set. I'm not gonna lie, endurance is definitely very nice to have. However, I think we can aim for better. We already have a lot of good powers, to be fair, like the Fleeting Blade's Edge and greater cards cost 1 less. Allies overwhelmed, they're all, you know, exceptionally well, exceptionally good. But I think we're gonna try to reroll this. And your spells cost 1 less. Spell Singer. This is the one that I've been aiming, you know, at the beginning of this, chapter. The beginning of this episode, I should say. Well, not episode, but you know, the first part of this episode. That's what I'm trying to get at here. So, yeah, this was the spell that the power that I was aiming for, and I believe we got this in the first episode as well. When we took on Lee Sin's first chapter in Nexus, it was an exceptional power. So I am definitely gonna pick this up. Alright, so let's see what we do here. We can either move down to the Slaughter Docks, or we can go to the healer here, and it's gonna bring us to the Fleet Admiral Shelly. Alright, let's see what this other guy is. This is a Kindly Tavern Keeper. The foes units have regeneration. I think what we're gonna do is, you know, these are not that great. I don't think Slaughter Dogs will be that useful because it's probably gonna give us some lurk units or something. Healer isn't gonna be that important as well. However, just in case we do, you know, in the event that we do lose some health in the battle, I think we're just gonna go to the Fleet Admiral Shelly. That way, you know, if we lose any health here, we heal up and then we can move on with 30 health. Alright, so Fleet Admiral Shelly, though she is far away, the sea creature's screams are both very loud and very piercing. You must silence her. Hearing damage is serious. I'm not surprised. Lee Sin is already blind. The last thing he wants to become is deaf. Alright, so 300 confirmed quills. Round end, if the player has more units than the foe summons a Shell Shocker. Not a bad start. When I say not a bad, it's not the best either. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna reroll 1 Saboteur, we'll take out the other Whirling Death, and we'll keep the rest. Mawins, on this day we win our enemies something. Will you please be quiet? Quiet? Fleet Admiral Shelly, never. It's a little bit tough to read, I won't lie. That's why I didn't finish the first sentence. So hopefully you guys caught that. You could even just rewind if you want to read that. But it's okay. We're just going to move on with this battle. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll bring on the Skill Snapper first. We'll get a 5-2 version of it. Alright, doesn't matter. Let's drop on first. Let's do Twin Disciples. Let's do +2/+0 to him. Actually, hold on. Let's see if we can do this. Let's do a deal 1 first. That way we take it out, and if it doesn't summon anything, we get the maximum amount of possible damage. Alright, awesome. We get 11 damage here on turn 1. Okay, it's fine. Let's bring on a Arena Battlecaster here. Or actually, no, let's bring on a Shadow Assassin, mainly to block. Because we have 0 cost spells here, so it really shouldn't matter.
Silent as death.
Alright, awesome. So this is what we'll do. Let's bring on this guy here.
You cannot escape.
We'll put Twin Disciples so that she survives. That's the wrong one. Twin Disciples first. +0/+3. That way she survives. Now, if we play a Blade's Edge to this guy, the buff should go to the Skill Snapper, but it doesn't really matter who the buff goes to, as long as everyone survives. Okay, this is a very good set of very good set of cards here. All right, so we'll bring on one Battlecaster first.
The sun's out, the crowd's ready. Let's reckon!
Summon 2 powder kicks. Could be a bit scary. It's probably gonna have some sort of spell, right? Okay, I think we're not gonna risk it. We're not gonna bring on the other Battlecaster. We're just gonna attack straight up with what we've got. Let's yank the 0-1 here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can respond with the Blade's Edge or something. That'll be much better. Okay, so we'll commit this first. Alright, so deal 1. I think we'll go straight to the Nexus. We'll go Twin Disciples, +0, +3. This will be a very buffed up Scale Snapper with the Overwhelm. It should kill it in the process, which is nice. Awesome. Let's bring on the other one here. The other Battlecaster.
Oh, it is a great day for a reckoning.
We're hypercharging Lee Sin's level up here with the powers that we have. Hypercharging. Hyperdriving, if that's even a word.
Commence operation! We cover Moonstone!
Okay, don't worry, I have a plan. Let's bring on Lee Sin first.
Only I can endure the dragon's fury.
We're relatively safe. There's really nothing to worry about. Okay, let's do Twin Disciples, same strategy. +0, +3 on him.
Time the cannons!
Okay, so I'm willing to sack this guy here. I'm willing to sack the elusive, the Shadow Assassin, because that was my main intention anyway on the first turn. But of course we had her survive, so now we can, you know, willingly sacrifice it away. I think what we'll do is... Oh, we actually can sacrifice her away. Well, we actually can sacrifice her away, but we can't take out the other unit in the process because it's gone up to a 3-2. Okay, so I definitely did not anticipate that, but it's fine. I think all things considered, it might be better to take out the 3-3. Yeah, because this is a bigger threat, because when you play 2 spells each round, grant other allies +1/+1. So I think it's much better to take it out, you know, than the other unit. So we're going to do a deal 1 to it as well. We'll happily take 3 damage here, it's okay.
The dragon spirit awakens.
What twist?
Oh, dancing partner.
Ionia endures.
Alright, nice. So looks like we get a round starting extra mana gem on the Shadow Assassin. I think we're gonna pick this up because this could be, you know, very, very good. Extra mana is always very, very nice. Alright, so let's go to the healer here and grab the 3 health back. So that was definitely a good call to head here instead of the other way. So we get the 3 health back, which is good. And let's go to the next shop node. And I think we should have enough gold to possibly get a rare power. So hopefully it's something nice as well. Game Star Grade 3 Chrono Breaks in your deck. I don't know. I don't think I like that. I think we're going to reroll that. So I'm not really sure if there's going to be any more shop notes here, but it should be okay. So yeah, I'm going to reroll this. When you play a slow spell copy onto the same targets, this could have been good, but the problem is we don't have any slow spells here. So it's not really that ideal. So I think we're going to reroll this one more time. The final reroll here, and let's see what we get. Game Start Summon 2 Armed Gearhead isn't that great. I think we're gonna see, we could, you know, see what, you know, what's ahead first. So if we click leave, it shouldn't, you know, lock us out of this node like in the previous edition of Labs. If we click leave, it will show us what's ahead. So yes, there's definitely another shop note up ahead, and there's also a champion item chest here. I think we're gonna head to the shop note, so I think we're just gonna head to the shark trainer. It's a rare item as well, so it's, yeah, I don't think we're gonna spend any gold on this particular note. Okay, so let's go ahead and head up to the shark trainers over here. As you wade through the water, something nibbles your foot. Maybe it's different in Bilgewater, but in Ionia, that's considered rude. Shark trick. Round end, if the foe has played a spell this round, they summon a short tooth. Okay, we get a good start. We get an Inspiring Mentor, and Draven is really, really cheap, but we don't need duplicates of it, so we're gonna reroll the other two. Get off me. I just had my pedicure. Shoo. Something about Lee Sin having a pedicure just, makes me chuckle. I don't know why. Imagine a monk going into a nail parlor or something getting a pedicure. I don't know. It's a bit funny for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and just bring on a... We can bring on both the Legion Saboteur and Inspiring Mentor. Okay, so bring on the Saboteur first.
I have my orders.
It's alright. Let's put the Inspiring Mentor on. We'll give the +1 to Draven.
One sprint for each crab I saw today.
I give voice to the ocean's song.
Alright, what we can do here is we can actually just do a Blade's Edge to this guy first. And if we drop an attack like this,
Everything's in place.
if the elusive goes to the 2-1, we give it a 0-3. It will have more net stats than the Inspiring Mentor. It should get the 4-4 and survive. Or if it does go down to the Mentor, we do the same thing and it should survive. So yeah, that's definitely nice. Okay, let's attack first.
Behind ya.
Doesn't choose to block. Interesting. I guess the AI is smarter than I, thought it would be.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Okay, bring on Shadow Assassin here because we might need to block the elusive.
The order rewards its faithful.
It's okay. So I guess we'll have to concede the elusive damage here.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
Alright. It's okay, it's alright, it's fine. Drop Inspiring Mentor here.
Go.
We shall deal 1 to the Nexus. And we'll give him a buff as well. And that should level him up to a... Well, not level him up, but it should give him a 4-4 bonus. Actually, we should have done that to the elusive, but you know what? It's okay. It's fine. It should be all right. Okay, I'm bringing Draven on here.
I have the best job.
All right, let's attack with this.
Let's boogie.
Let's actually give the Saboteur the buff, and we'll put the Inspiring Mentor on its own. We shall attack with this first, I would say. And we'll respawn accordingly. Okay, it doesn't really matter because what we can do is... I want Draven to get the buff, that's for certain. And I think he will get the buff, that's for sure as well. Okay, so if we go with a deal 1 to this guy, Mentor dies, but it takes the elusive down with it. We discard a card, Draven will get 5-2, and his attack is higher, so he'll get the buff, that's for sure. Twin Disciples will... If we put it on the Legion Saboteur, it will make sure that the Short Tooth survive. Well, we kill the Short Tooth as well. Okay, so I think that could work. So what we'll do is we'll discard a card. I think we will discard the... Let's discard the Gringlet Lookout. We'll give Draven the buff.
Now we're cooking.
And we'll give the Discipline of Fortitude to the Legion Saboteur. There we go. Okay, hold on. What is this? Deal 2 damage to everything, right? It should be okay. We'll play Blade. We'll play Twin Disciples. That way I make sure Draven survives. Let's not do anything else first. Let's let this resolve. I'm bringing on Lee Sin here.
Beware the dragon spirit.
And we deal 1 to this guy.
The dragon spirit awakens.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's drop the Battlecaster first.
Oh, it is a great day for Arcadia.
Deal 2 again, it's okay. We'll do the same strategy. Deal 0-3. We'll give Draven the 0-3. I think we'll just recall this Battlecaster. All right, let's bring him back.
Who's ready to wreck it?
All right, ends the round. Very, very nice. That means it has no units to play. Let's bring on Saboteur. Let's take advantage of this. And we shall attack with everything. We'll give the Saboteur the buff as usual. We'll have Lee Sin yank one of the short tooths. And we'll give Draven the buff. We'll discard the Scale Dragon, but we should win here to be fair. I'm just doing some extra stuff here. It's not necessary.
Behind ya.
I thank you, dragon.
Okay, so we get a Whirling Death, Nimble Poro, and Eager Apprentice. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pick up a... Eager Apprentice sounds nice. When I'm summoned, refill 2 spell mana. It's not that important to be fair because we have a lot of 0-cost spells here. So I think all things considered, actually a Whirling Death might be much better because that way it allows us to, you know, strike stuff like the Elucifer stuff. Okay, so I think we'll pick this up. Alright, let's head to the shop here and see if we get better powers. Okay, buy a power. Allies are +1/+0 reunited. Not the greatest. Well, it's a flat, you know, buff with a +1, so it's definitely good. But, you know, there are, you know, better stuff up there. But regardless, we're still gonna pick this up. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna purchase anything because it seems kind of alright. We could even, if we want to, we could just waste the remaining gold here on the We Stand Together because after all, this is the final node. So yeah, I think we'll just waste it here. It doesn't really matter, to be fair. Let's just grab 3 of that. And yeah, let's not grab anything else. I really don't want to give myself, you know, too many cards that are unnecessary. And in the end, we don't draw the cards that we want. Okay, so with that in mind, we're gonna take on Fizz here. Let's get to the healer. Get the 0 health. We don't need to heal up. And now we'll take on Fizz. Haha. Hi, Lee Sin. Did you miss me? Fizz, I don't think anyone has ever missed you. Aw, you're just saying that. Anyway, come on, get up. I want to play.
Let's go paddling.
Well, he surely wants to play. Hopefully we're up to the task. Finally, a moment of quiet. You go take your seat when it's yoinked away. You hit the floor to the sound of that distinctive gurgly laugh. Fizz. Mercurial nature. Round start, the foe creates in hand a fleeting spell that costs 3 less from their regions. It costs 1 less. Okay. I won't say this is a good start, but I won't say it's a bad start either, because we get 2 champions, so it's definitely good, but these are really expensive. So I think we'll reroll the theater as well as the other Lee Sin, and we should be able to rock with the 2 champions that we have left. First one to quit's a quitter. Well, yes.
Oh boy, here I go.
Okay, I think we'll bring on the Battlecaster here, since it's the only unit that we can bring on.
It's a great day for originated.
Alright, let's see if it pulls me.
To the briny deep.
Very nice. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do Twin Disciples here. As usual, 0-3 to this guy. Blade's Edge to the Nexus, get the 4-4 and take it out.
I'm Fizz.
I think you know what I'm gonna play here. Draven.
The party has arrived.
It's Draven, the glorious executioner.
Okay, let's do deal 1 to the Maiden. And we can attack with this.
God axes need victims.
I want to see who it blocks first. That way we can respond with, you know, our spells. Of course it doesn't block. Okay, so I think next time we should probably play more aggressive. Well, there's probably not going to be a next time. This is the final battle. But yeah, I think maybe in the consequent rounds or something. Alright, it's okay. So I guess we're not going to play anything here. Let's just end the round. We'll stun the Fizz. We'll deal 1 to the Burblefish. Okay, doesn't choose to attack. It's okay. Alright, let's bring on Lee.
Oh, it's Lee Sin. I've heard of you.
And I've heard of you.
Okay, we can easily counteract this by doing a deal 1 to the powder keg. So it should only do 1 damage now. There we go. Everyone survives. Awesome. Alright, and let us attack with this.
Let's put it.
Like so. Sorry, I'm just thinking what to do here. Let's drag, I think, Fizz to Lee Sin.
Center your spirit.
If we give him the Twin Disciples, he should be buffed up. Because he will be automatically the strongest card. And he should get Barrier as well, which is nice. So what we'll do now is we'll do Spinning Axe. We'll get rid of some cards that we don't need. I think we don't need the We Stand Together. We'll give that to Draven.
Time for the moneymakers.
We'll do the same thing. We'll discard... I guess we'll discard the Shadow Assassin. We'll give that to Draven as well. We might actually just win in this round, to be fair.
As the dragon wills.
Wow, 38 damage. I'm not sure where that came from, but I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so we're just gonna commit this. Oh, okay. So, Lee Sin's skill. All right. Okay, I forgot about that. All right, so we are definitely getting a win here.
Gotta sting.
What's my name? I thank you, dragon.
Okay, and that is about it. So that is Lee Sin's campaign done. So like I said in the previous episode, it's the first half of his chapter that is a little bit iffy. It's a little bit tough if you don't have the right powers. But once you finish, you know, you're done with that segment, and after you beat Ashe, the rest of the campaign really just opens up, and it's a little bit easier from there on out. And if you have the right powers, again, you should be able to just steamroll through this campaign really, really easily. But regardless, let's head back to the main menu since we're done here. Okay, and that is again Lee Sin's Chapter 2 done, and that also marks the end of all the champion campaigns here in the Path of Champions, because we've already covered all of those here on the channel. It's part of the playlist. I'm gonna put it in the card as well as in the end screen as well. So yeah, that is all the champions done. We've done all the story mode campaigns, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and basically we are done with the Path of Champions essentially, so there's really nothing left to do. And with that being said, I just have to thank you guys for, you know, tagging along, of course, in the series. Thanks for your support, and most importantly, thanks for, you know, tolerating some of the terrible playthroughs that have no doubt been in this, you know, in this series as a whole. Obviously, I'm not the best player, I'm not a professional player. I've said this multiple times in fact throughout the series. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me as well as tolerating my subpar gameplay, I would say. But regardless, we are gonna end the video here because we are running out of time, and of course we have nothing left to do. Don't worry though, we will come back when there are more champions to cover, and obviously I think I'm looking forward to stuff like the Kaiser that was teased in the in the dev snapshot video, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some stuff added on down the line, and once those stuff is added, we are definitely going to come back and take a look at the Path of Champions. But for now, we are going to end things here because we are running out of time, and again, there's nothing left to do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode as well as this series here in general on the channel, and if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing to the channel. Really do appreciate your support, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of single player playthroughs or content just like this one right here. So with that being said, this is Scaffold signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well over this month-long series. Hopefully I catch y'all in the next one. Goodbye.